Hey guys, Gameboy3800 here. Once again, we're back in Forza Horizon 5, continuing our 450 horsepower muscle class in La Selva. Last time out, nothing could beat the Impala. That Impala just seemed impossible. The Nova got very close, it was like only 2/10 down, but it just didn't have the overall composure. What are we going to do for this episode? What do we got? This is a very good proposition, that Corvette. That's normally a very good car. Let's start things off with the Camaro. 3,000 pounds, 500 foot-pounds of torque. Keep in mind the leading car is 3,600 pounds and only 450 torque. Everything's 450 horsepower, so the torque is what we're actually kind of looking at. And the power band does make a small difference as well. Fast speed for this one. With an adjustable gearbox. Okay, so we may actually use all 5 gears. That's all looking good there. I'll bump that up a little bit. No race braking. Oh well. Alright, Camaro, let's see what you got. Ref's pretty high, up to 7 grand. That's about as high as we've seen before. I think the Chevelle is still faster, or higher revving, I should say, with 7,500. I need to be actually on the brakes for that. All right. I can't be like last time where I just tap the brakes and turn in and go. I do need to drive this car. Who would have thought? So we're only a couple episodes in, a few episodes in. I cannot discern a pattern of which car is better. One that's lightweight with less torque, or one that's with more weight and more torque. Obviously you want like the best, but you can see we got the roll cage in this car. Aside from like not having race brakes, I think we're race everything else. Watch out for that rock there. Leaving it in 4th gear because I'm not sure what 5th gear will do for us. I'll try it up the hill. First lap is the experimentation lap, I guess. Okay, we slowed down quite a bit there. No 5th gear up the hill. Actually a pretty good turn there. Once we got the tires warmed up a bit. Pretty grippy. That Impala is still something else for its speed. Speed is unnaturally high. I had to lift out there to not just slam into a wall. Okay, so one thing I've noticed is a car that I need to shift more for. No, obviously I'm not using manual with clutch because protecting the car is not my shifting abilities. More shifting may actually be hurting us, at least in the early part of the lap. Because every time we're shifting, we're not on power. Had to lift off very slightly there, but I managed to keep it under control. This car's got some great handling, but will it be enough? Because the Impala is really well balanced. I'll try 3rd gear. No, 3rd gear did not work through there. Grab the handbrake real fast so I don't miss that checkpoint. Last lap for the Chevy Corvette. Well, Camaro, same thing. Go for quite the dive. Light brush on the wall, lap not dirtied. We are right there with it. It's all if I can keep this gap and get that last turn good, I think. Don't go wide there. No lifting this time. I'm not sure what's the best way to go there, right or left. I've been going right so far. The Impala is just able to put down its power better. Dang, that was so close. 129.6 is just a couple tenths down, a few tenths down from that Impala. Impala is proving to be very tricky to beat. Back in we go. All right, let's try something else. I want to try this Corvette. This car is very good for its base grip in Horizon 4 and now Horizon 5. Will base grip be enough? I guess we won't need to find out because it does have the off-road race tires. So it's not just running bare tires. And it's got pretty wide back tires. I think all the cars we've had so far for a while have not had like 3, 4, 5s at the back. I think maybe the Corvette and the Camaro, but the other car is certainly not. Got a 5-speed, no adjustable gears. 7.5. I'm going to raise this up as high as it'll let me and be even on that because we found that like at 8, like below 9, one of the cars was having trouble with the Corvette. The other Corvette, I should say. So we're going to try this tune and see how it does for us. Pretty high revving car. I guess we are supercharged in some way. So this is a fairly long wheelbase car, or at least compared to its width. So I'm not sure how it's going to handle for off-road handling. You know, transfer to off-road handling. Let's find out. Here we are. How are we going through the water? I think we're doing not great through the water. I'll try 4th gear, just because I think we're running out of top end on 3rd. Oh wow, front end bounced up pretty hardcore there. Yeah, we don't have the ride height that some of the other big boy cars do. Handling is pretty good, but I am worried about, you know, stability over the bumps. I'm going to try not to shift up. There we go, no shift up. On-road handling seems pretty good. What about off-road? Now that we're right there with the Impala. Can't take the try-hard line, that's cool. I wish third gear was longer. Not going wide there. I tried going left to see what that would do for us. Did not work out too well. Speed. No, we don't have to speed on the Impala. God dang it. I gotta be quite far ahead of it then. Maybe I shouldn't have shifted up there. I don't know. I'm going deep in this corner. I think this run's gone. I'll still give it the old college try though. Like handling wise, when we're not being bumped around, is really good. It's comparable with the Impala for sure. But it just cannot take on the big water splashes like the Impala. And also third gear really should just be a tiny bit taller. Because I don't get much over rev to play with in this car. Like 7,000s to max. Which is high, don't get me wrong. But still. I'm going to try just along the right here. Nah, this car just isn't good through the water no matter where I go there. Yep. Not going to do it this time around. So that's two Corvettes not able to keep up with that giant land yacht that is the Impala. That is interesting. You would have thought that with the same horsepower, that a much better handling Corvette would easily stomp the Impala. But that's the way the game goes. The game likes heavy cars for stability. Alright, the last car for this episode is going to be different. Why is that? Well, it's another car that does not meet the minimum spec. With this car's stock engine, the utility sedan, it only gets to 429 horsepower. Just like the Gremlin in the 420s. But this doesn't have anywhere near as much torque as the Gremlin. The torque of the Gremlin was at least over 500. This can't even get to 480. But one thing this car does have over the others is it's very light. Only 2,800 pounds compared to likes of the Chevelle, which is weight reduced, keep in mind, but still 3,200 pounds. And the leading Impala is 3,600 pounds. We actually still make more torque than the Impala because we do have a supercharger, or a turbocharger rather, but not the horsepower. So like the Gremlin, this is a car that needed quite a bit of work to get to the top of the class even, but it was able to do it. I did not check this car's tune. Not fast. Or it's not bad to just restart and check. We do have adjustable gears, alright. We may use 5 gears. I have found that that's a bit sus sometimes, using 5 gears, because anytime you're not under power is time you're losing, obviously. And the more you shift, there's more instances where you're not under power. Manual with clutch, it doesn't matter, but for no clutch and stock clutches most of the time, it's different. This is a Revy boy. 7500. Out of a big old set of turbos. Not big enough to get above 450 though. So, yeah. This car's handling is questionable. Suspicious, one might say. She able to take some good lines off-road. It was just taking some very sus moments before the dirt. I can't really see why. I guess its lightness is actually its hindrance. Not able to maintain stability. Like through that turn, it was good. Then over these last bumps for this turn here, will it send us wide? No, we stayed pretty well through that. We actually have to downshift to third to get through that one. Oh my, we actually have a fairly decently fast car. And it's not even at the 450 horsepower. But it is very light. So that's gotta be worth something. Oh, like roll the joystick there. That's a weird handling moment. Okay, through that water, it's not too bad at all. Dare I say we're even catching the Impala. Or at least keeping up with it. Dang. That's gonna dirty my last lap too, god dang it. Unless... yeah, it is. Oh well. It's pretty close, you know, all things considered. It's just so light. Oh man. Yeah, this car just cannot keep the back end under control. I guess to counter that, you would just increase the rear downforce since most of these cars will have a wing. But still. That would increase understeer. We are actually catching up to the big old Impala. It's not enough though, and the early mistake cost us. As well as just having the lap be dirty from before we even started, but oh well. 129.5, only 3/10 down. That's a good showing for a lightweight car that's not even in the power class. That's it for now, though. If you guys enjoyed the Impala retaining its lead, then I guess you can leave a like, favorite, comment, share, And of course, don't forget to subscribe as well to see if anything actually can take it down. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you all in the future.